what they talk about kids, what they say about kids. Give them wings and they'll fly. And this is what we aim for at New Shuttle's Wonder Kids platform. Today, the guest that we have up with us today is truly special. She is a very, very proficient singer. A singer that has been singing since the age of 2, an age where most kids don't even know how to speak properly. So I'm delighted to present before you Amita Bacchu. And this is Shashwati Bhatthakur Dixit, your host for the evening on New Shuttle's digital platform. Welcome to New Shuttle, Amita.
Thank you so much, Miss Shashwati.
Okay, Amita, firstly, tell us something about yourself. Let us get to know you a little better.
Okay, so I was born in the United States of America. And like you mentioned, I have been singing since a very young age. I was very much into classical music and I've been trained in that for about 15 years. I love reading. I like playing basketball, and my hobby is of course singing, and I write some poetry.
So, Amita, just by the voice and just by your intonations and the way you speak, I could make out that there is melody in your voice. So it's no wonder you are such a proficient singer.
Thank you so much. That was very nice of you.
And Amita, tell me, you've been singing since the age of 2. So 2 is a very, very young age. So what got into singing? Was that someone saw a spark in you and encouraged you, or you just started singing all of a sudden? How did it the transition come about?
Yeah, I would dedicate all of it to my mom. Because she used to take me to her music classes when I was a 6-month or 7-month-old baby. So, and one day when I was 8 months old or so, she heard me singing, she heard me uttering some sounds, what she sang in the music class. I completed the sentence of what she was singing. And there she knew that there was something that she could nurture and turn into a big talent. So she's dedicated a huge part of her life to my singing, my programs, my development in my singing career. And there is some effort from my side, of course, but the reason why I've come to this level, it's all because of my mom.
Amita, I interview so many kids with different talents. What I have found is one common thing, that moms in most of our lives, they play such a significant part in not only realizing the potential and talent of their kids, and also putting in so much effort, so much resources, and so much of their time in nurturing that talent. So this is one common thing. I think mothers, are actually the rock of any great career. I think it could be anything, be it singing, dancing. I think moms have a lot to play. And I was going through your bio, and it took me quite a while to read through your list of accomplishments, your awards, your programs, your events. Tell us something about that. Firstly, tell us some prominent awards that you've achieved and some prominent events that you've been a part of.
Okay, so my first commercial program, I would say, was in the Last Word Center in Oregon, USA, where I sang Bhaja Govindam in front of about 10,000 people. And the next day I came in the front page of the newspaper. Like I said, that would be my first commercial singing sort of thing. And I have received Gnana Prashasthi, Yuva Sadhaka Ratna Prashasthi, and Young Achievers Award in my state. And Like I said, I wasn't very much into stage performances and commercialism, because I mostly sang for the audience in some competitions in temples, and it was I wasn't much into reality shows either. It was mostly to develop my habit, nurture my habit, and to just get a self satisfaction that I've made a lot of other people happy by my singing.
Hello everybody, my name is Amita. Today I'll be singing a beautiful mashup of Tum Hi Ho and Let Me Love You. Thank you for this beautiful and lovely opportunity. I used to believe we were burning on the edge of something beautiful, selling a dream. Smoking mirrors keep us waiting on a miracle, on a miracle. Say go through the darkest of days, heaven's a heartbreak away. Never let you go, never let me down. Oh, it's been a hell of a ride, driving the edge of a knife. Never let you go, never let me down. Don't you give up, nah, nah, nah. I won't give up, nah, nah, nah. Let me love you, let me love you. हम तेरे बिना अब रह नहीं सकते, तेरे बिना क्या वजूद मेरा. तुझे से जुदा कर हो जाएंगे तो खुद से ही हो जाएंगे जुदा. क्योंकि तुम ही हो, अब तुम ही हो जिंदगी, अब तुम भी हो चैन भी, मेरा दर्द भी, मेरी आशिकी, अब तुम ही हो. Don't fall asleep at the wheel, we've got a million miles ahead of us, miles ahead of us. All that we need is a rude awakening to know we're good enough, know we're good enough. Say go through the darkest of days, heaven's a heartbreak away. Never let you go, never let me down. Oh, it's been a hell of a ride, driving the edge of a knife. Never let you go, never let me down. Don't you give up, nah, nah, nah. I won't give up, nah, nah, nah. Let me love you, let me love you. हम तेरे बिना अब रह नहीं सकते, तेरे बिना क्या वजूद मेरा. तुझे से जुदा कर हो जाएंगे तो खुद से ही हो जाएंगे जुदा. क्योंकि तुम ही हो, अब तुम ही हो जिंदगी, अब तुम ही हो चैन भी, मेरा दर्द भी, मेरी आशिकी, अब तुम ही हो.
So, isn't it the beauty of singing, or for that matter, any other talent that you truly imbibe, like for dancing or singing, or somebody who's interested in poetry? It's just an expression of oneself. It when you sing, maybe it's for an audience, but internally it makes you happy. It gives you a sense of pride and joy, isn't it?
Very much, yes. Yeah.
And also, you have participated in this online competition as an Ace Wonder Magic, which was organized by Miss Anjali Jangam. Firstly, tell us what made you participate in this competition, and do you think such competitions, since we can't go outside, we cannot perform in front of a real-time audience, are these competitions helping talented kids and children like yourself to reach out to a greater audience? Do you think they help and enhance in any way?
Okay, so firstly, I got to know about the competition through my mom. She let me know that there was something like this, and even through my busy schedule right then, she said that I really should take part, because somebody's putting enough effort to conduct a competition like this, using their time, their resources and everything, and that I definitely should at least honor such an effort by singing. So I agreed, and I she came across it on Facebook. So, and the second part of the question, I feel it's an incredible opportunity to kids who want to showcase their talents, because in this lockdown, of course, nobody can go anywhere and take the risk of coming in public spaces. But competitions like these online, they can reach out to a much wider audience, in my opinion. If you, because it's hassle free, you don't have to travel to the actual place, and social media is a much wider platform now. A lot of kids are able to access it. So this is definitely a wonderful way to hone somebody's skills and grant them confidence. And I'm really happy that people are taking such initiatives to come up with such programs.
So wonderfully conveyed, Amita. Amita, also tell me, which form of singing are you trained in? Is it Carnatic music or Hindustani classical music? What is it?
I am trained in Carnatic classical music.
Okay. So do you still pursue this kind of training? Do you have a teacher still?
I have many teachers actually. I have about 4 to 5 teachers. My mom was my first teacher, and then everybody else. One was my classical teacher, one was my light music teacher, and the other teacher used to take me to competitions and everything. At the present moment, I am not too much into classical music from about a year or so because of studies. But then, until then, I was completely in touch, and I was practicing vigorously until a year ago.
Also, tell me, with studies, with assessments, and so many events, how do you manage your time? Do you follow a timetable? Do you have separate slots for each activity? How do you get it all together?
Honestly speaking, I don't do anything of that sort. I'm the kind of girl who's jump in with both your legs and think later. So I just manage everything at the moment. Again, with the help of my family, they have been extremely supportive in all my endeavors. In fact, I wouldn't have been able to do in anything without their help or support. If I have a lot of studying to do for the test next day, they help me revise. My mom makes me delicious snacks, and my dad encourages me. He makes me revise. And then as soon as the program comes, my mom takes over. She takes me to the place, she makes me sing, and then she immediately gets back home. So again, like I said, without my family, I wouldn't have been able to do anything, because I'm not a very organized person myself.
Yeah, family, they kind of fill the voids that we as our personality lacks. So if I'm not a very methodical person, it really helps to have that kind of support who kind of makes me a little more organized, little more methodical,
Very much,
disoriented. Yes. So it does help, and snacks definitely help.
Yeah.
And so 18 is a good time to sort of think of the road ahead of your future. So do you think of singing as your set career? Have you given any kind of thought to that? What do you want to pursue?
I did actually. I used to, but then I actually thought of having singing as my side career later on, because I wasn't sure if I want to put all my time and energy into it. So I wanted to have singing, writing and poetry as a side hobby, and a medical career as my main one.
Okay, but with your family support, I'm sure you'll sail through.
Oh, they all encouraged me so much. Yeah, they all were completely in it for me to have singing as a career. Not only my family, all my friends as well. But it was my choice not to do so. I wanted to go for medicine as well, because that is one of my other greatest passions that I have.
So wouldn't it be great to have a doctor who sings as beautifully as you do? So I think the patients won't need any medicines or any treatments. You could just sing to them and they'd be all right.
Thank you so much. I keep hearing that.
Yeah, that would be so great because I have two friends who actually happen to be my classmates. So both of them were my classmates and they went on to do medicine school together, and they happened to get married to each other, and both of them are such great singers. And the boy, the husband, he is a great piano player, and the wife is a great singer. So they make this great couple, and they are doctors by the day, singers by the night, and they do it so beautifully, and it's a delight to watch them. So I hope something of that sort, we can see something from you too.
I'm really wishing for that too. I have all my hopes based upon that.
Yeah, definitely. With your passion and with your clarity of thought, I'm sure you'll go very, very far.
Thank you so much.
So Amita, on behalf of New Shuttle, I'm going to thank you for sparing your time and coming on this show and giving us such beautiful perspectives. And I'm sure your talk would inspire so many other people, especially young people who would be watching your video. And I wish you the very best for your medical career and your singing passion. I hope you delve into that with as much passion as you have, because and with your family support, I'm sure you'll come out with flying colors.
Thank you so much. Again, a big thanks to you and your team for giving me this really nice opportunity to come up and speak about this. I should be thanking you first, because
that's really sweet of you, and thank you once again, Amita. So this is a wrap from me, Shashwati Bhaja Dixit of the New Shuttle team. Until we meet again with yet another Whiz Kid, it's a goodbye and take care. Bye-bye.